Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I thought I would take you through a slow January morning routine that I've been finding really helpful to battle these dark, dim mornings, being productive but at the same time not putting pressure on myself to do it all. So I've been getting up at 6 a.m. every weekday, even if that's not an office day, it's not a gym day, just for a bit of consistency. After this, I head downstairs and the first thing I do is pop on my nice little lamp. We don't want any harsh bright lights, and I make myself a cup of tea. I've then been heading over to the lounge to go and get comfy on the sofa, pop on whatever I want. Today it was a bit of YouTube, and I literally just chill for an hour. I give myself an hour of enjoying that cup of tea and just coming around. So then 7 a.m. rolls around and I will head up to go and make a start to the more productive part of the morning. This starts off with a body shower and getting changed into some comfy but nice clothes. I'm trying to get out of the habit of spending my work from home days in my gym wear and at least try and put something on a touch more presentable, even if that is a matching tracksuit. Then I go and sort out my absolutely curly mop of knotty hair. A few days after a hair wash day, it is never thriving, and I just scrape this up and go and brush my teeth before I eat anything else for the day. I then went downstairs to go and do a little easy Pilates workout. This was only 10 minutes this morning. As January goes on, I probably want this to be a longer session. However, it's my first Pilates back in quite a while, and this was the first week of Jan. I just wanted to ease back into everything and take everything nice and slow. This 10-minute Pilates that I found on YouTube was absolutely perfect. A little bit of movement, but nothing too major to tire me out. Part of my 2026 habits and goals is to be more consistent with my movement and generally just with my productive tasks. But this 10-minute Pilates is an example of doing a bit of something is better than nothing. Getting this Pilates session done was a form of being consistent for me. Yes, it was only 10 minutes. Yes, majority of it was just a bit of stretching, but if I can do something like that every single day, for me, that is what I am striving for. So in terms of that, at the moment for January, I am taking the pedal off, and on my weekdays, I have 2 work from home days, and those are my 2 days I do something like this Pilates session. Then on a weekend, those are being left for my more intense workouts. As the year goes on, I'm hoping to bring in some more gym sessions and running on my work from home days, and then move these lighter Pilates active rest days to my office days. But we will see how that goes. For now, January is just about getting back into some of those habits and seeing how I can make them work. After finishing up the Pilates, I just went through to go do my morning skincare. Now, I can be a bit lazy sometimes and cut out some of these steps, but this morning I did the entire routine. It takes about 10 minutes, but I always feel so much better, so much more refreshed and ready to go with the day when I do this full process. Top tip as well, if you have anything like a little toner or something that could be left in the fridge, an eye cream, whatever it is, that just, it really gives you a little boost when it is cold. So I highly recommend something like that. I'm of course here using my Tropic skincare products, my absolute favourites. I don't think I will ever change to anything else. I will try and remember to drop my ambassador link into the description of this YouTube, but it is in the description of my bio in YouTube. So if you are interested, head there to have a little nosy around. I could not recommend the products more. They are absolutely amazing. So then I head back to the sofa to go and do a little bit of my planning and my diaries. So taking this time, about 5-10 minutes in the morning, has really been helping just to get my mind in order. What have I got to do that day? What are my habits I'm wanting to tick off? And it just gives me a bit of breathing space because I'm getting stuff down on paper rather than keeping it all up in my head. I also do need to find a bit more of an efficient method rather than the current 3 different planners I have on the go, but we are in the process of figuring that out. For now, this is working absolutely fine. I then finally head to go and get some breakfast. On the menu today was some sourdough toast. And we got in some of the Jason's sourdough to ourselves because it is a little bit more pricey. And this morning I had it with some butter and jam, some raspberry jam from a local deli. Then filled up my water bottle. I didn't drink this whole thing before work, not at all, but just to try and get some water in me before getting on with the day. And also a little immunity shot. James has been making these for us. I believe this one was ginger, turmeric, apple, beetroot, something like that. But either way, they are tasting really yummy actually, and hopefully doing the job of giving us this immunity boost and aiding our health. My main goal, my overarching thing this year is to just be a healthier version of me. There are of course many different strands of that, but a big part of it is my nutrition and my immunity. So fingers crossed these will be helping me on that journey this year. And then finally, on that same brand of things, I then just add my vitamins. So I take an omega-3 fish oil tablet, a general multivitamin, and then a specific hair, skin and nail vitamin. I head back to the sofa to go and eat this breakfast, chill out for another 10-15 minutes or so, and just give myself that downtime before I get on with the working day. I think it is so important to also give yourself this rest time, this downtime, and just don't be rushing around trying to do absolutely everything. I've tried this so many times in the past, and it only ever leads to burnout, to not sticking to habits because it gets too much. And also, yet another of my goals this year is to try and be a more happy, easygoing person that doesn't stress as much. And I'm hoping that mornings like this help me to achieve that. Not getting up and dashing out of the door straight away, but just giving myself this time to really come around before I have to start the day properly. So then I head upstairs to go and open up the blinds in the office. Finally getting a bit of daylight. It's about 8 AM at this point. The sun, I say the sun's coming up, it was a cloudy, awful day. But open up those blinds, pop my lamp on too, just because it was still quite dark in the room. And then just get my setup all sorted and boot my laptop up. While that is all loading up and opening, I just go and do some final bits. So to go and re-tie my hair up, this is because since the Pilates and doing my skincare, some of it has fallen out, it's not looking amazing. And not that I spend ages, loads of effort on my work from home days on my hair, because I generally don't have any meetings and stuff, but I do just want it to look a touch neater. So absolutely nothing special, but this is the hairstyle we went for that day. I then head through to the bedroom. James has finally got out of bed. He does not really do the early mornings quite as much as I do, and go through to make the bed. This is something I want to get into the habit of every single day, at least when I am home. James does make the bed most of the time when I'm in the office, but we have been in a bad habit sometimes of just leaving it a mess, and I always feel so much more refreshed on an evening when I go to bed, but even just throughout the day when I glimpse the bedroom through the door and it is all made and tidy. It just settles something in my brain. when it's not a mess in there. And it also is just such a good little task for the start of the day. It's super easy, it takes no time at all, but it just gives you that sense of accomplishment that you've already ticked off a little chore, even if it is only a small one. That is the final kind of task of the morning, and then I head through to the office to go and make a start on my work day. So that's it, guys. That is my January morning routine on a working from home day. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and hopefully for some of you watching it might have given you some bits of inspiration. But yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please give the video a like and give the channel a subscribe if you want to see more like this. Thanks so much, see you next time.